Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the wintry spell across the UK and Ireland over the next week or so. We've got fairly good confidence now on what's going to be happening, so I'll start off with the Met Office surface pressure charts to give you an idea of the situation. And as you can see today, we've got a low, quite a deep low actually, clearing to the east of the UK. You can see these. I'll get the black pen out because it's easy to see, but you can see we have these fronts in kind of across the northern UK, which will be bringing some precipitation, which looks like it could be turning to snow by the evening. And we get a few of those fronts starting to drift south through the day. We have a small low in the Channel, you can see that there, and then we also have an occluded front across parts of Ireland and the Midlands, which could be potentially bringing some wintry weather during the night. And then also notice how we've got high pressure to our north, low pressure to our northeast, and that's bringing down a northerly flow like this. So it's going to be feeling pretty cold across the UK. And then if we move forward into this is during Monday, you can see we've got this red dashed line. This is the thickness line, and when it goes below 528, that's generally a good indicator that the air mass will be conducive to snow. And as you can see, that's cleared completely from the UK, so it looks quite likely that most precipitation will be falling as snow beyond Monday. Potentially a low bringing something wintry to the southwest during Tuesday. We'll look into that a bit more, but as you can see, continued northerly winds through the week, with these smaller areas of low pressure like this or like this, which will be bringing localized but potentially significant snow for some people. So if we look at the warnings, you can see we've got warnings out until Wednesday at the moment. We'll probably get some more added soon, but you can see we have a yellow warning of ice across Northern Ireland, southwest Scotland, Northern England, North Wales and the Midlands, and that's from 6 o'clock today until 10 o'clock tomorrow. And we're going to be seeing wintry showers, potentially 2 to 5 centimeters of snow above 100 to 200 millimeters, but most likely we're going to see ice developing on untreated surfaces, especially where we get rain, which then freezes. And then you have a warning for snow and ice, which is starting at 2 o'clock today, so in about 4 hours, and is going to last until 10 o'clock on Wednesday. And that's going to be for a few centimeters of snow, likely at lower levels over a 24-hour period, with the potential for 10 to 15 centimeters above 200 meters. So potentially significant snow here across northern and northwestern Scotland, but they're likely to have more warnings updated, potentially a few more warnings added through the week as we look into those more detailed snow risks. So I'll start off with the Met Office high resolution model, just to give you an idea of what's to come. You can see we have that occluded front here across Ireland and parts of northern England. And then that drifts south during the day on Sunday, with turning kind of a bit wintry, possibly across the parts of northern England. Like the Met Office said, could lead to ice in places, a few wintry showers across northern Wales as well. It's likely to be maybe a mix of rain, sleet and snow. And then we also have the chance for some hail snow across southeast England and Kent during Monday morning, likely over maybe higher ground of 100 to 200 meters across the southeast, where you could see the small chance of some snow. It's unlikely to settle, but there's a small possibility some people could get around 1 centimeter or so, though it's likely to be rain for most, though potentially don't be surprised if you see snow on Monday morning across the southeast. Then notice we have lots of frequent wintry showers now moving into northern Scotland, potentially across Wales as well. In the southwest, those showers also spreading into parts of Northern Ireland as well. So just quite a lot of frequent wintry showers leading to accumulations. And then also notice how, I'll move down here, potentially some snow into parts of Ireland during Monday. And then moving forward, we have a kind of a low here, a few kind of weak occluded fronts like so. Potentially could bring some snow to the southwest on Tuesday. This is one of the things we're looking out for at the moment. But if you live kind of in this region, I'll just draw it out. We can potentially, if you live in here, we could potentially be seeing a low kind of doing slowly moving kind of southeastwards, which could bring the risk of snow. In this, as you can see, starts off across Ireland, and then you can see it spinning around and potentially bringing some snow across the southwest. And then, interestingly, I would probably dismiss this for now, but the UKV model basically has a repeat of what we saw last month on December 11th across the southeast, where we have a small low that kind of turns north into southern England and kind of stalls there, bringing quite a lot of snow. If I show you this particular model run, but I don't think this is particularly likely at the moment. If this were to happen, it would be significant, but for now, it's the only model showing it. But these small-scale features are very hard to forecast exactly when and where they'll be. But definitely, if you're in the southwest, this probably has a high confidence of happening. So I'd keep an eye on the forecast if you like snow. And then those showers becoming definitely more frequent by the end of the week, because we've got that properly cold air um, above us like that. You can see the showers becoming, oh actually I did the wrong thing, those showers becoming pretty frequent by Wednesday across many kind of northern areas and western areas, and potentially a few models also suggesting something a bit wintry moving down the east coast on Wednesday. That's definitely a possibility, and then by Friday the cold air will likely be pushed away. So that's kind of the week summed up in the snow risk. Just a quick look at the temperatures to get an idea. As you can see, likely to be pretty cold in the night times, widely below zero, potentially minus double digits across all of Scotland. Then on Monday, you can see very widely, even double digits across Ireland and Northern Ireland potentially, so widely pretty cold at the night times. And the maximum temperature is likely to be pretty low as well. Potentially, some places won't get above zero, as you can see. That's quite interesting. A few places could have an ice day, and potentially even getting quite cold in local kind of frost hollows and that kind of thing. I'll show you some other models now. That was the UKV model, and then the kind of video will be over. But this is the GFS ensembles. This is a snow probability. It kind of shows you nicely where snow is most likely to be. So like I said, across the northern and western areas, we have those red colours, which basically means snow is guaranteed. And then we also have a fairly significant risk, potentially across the Midlands and southern England. I'm not quite sure where this is coming from, because not many other models show it, but potentially something snowy. And then you can see the kind of snow risk is just really following where the seas are across Western Islands, Northern Ireland and parts of West Wales, and then potentially becoming a bit more widespread on Wednesday and Thursday before it gets pushed away by that mild air. If I show you some of the other models regarding snow risk, you can see a few disturbances. There's that low, could bring some hill snow to the kind of high ground of Kent. Nothing too significant though. And then sorry, we potentially have this low across Ireland. This could potentially move slightly more easterly and bring some snow to Ireland in the southwest, but for most it's looking likely to be snow showers, with a couple of disturbances likely to move down the east coast on Wednesday. If I show you some more high resolution models, you can see this model here was interestingly showing quite kind of similar to the UKV, that low I was talking about across the southwest, locally quite significant totals. So this is definitely something to watch out for, but right now it's fairly low confidence and low probability, but I would look out for it because it could be a surprise event which delivers quite a lot, and then also shows a bit of snow to the southeast there. And then there is potentially this low will move down the east coast, bringing some snow. We can see what the icon model says. Yeah, potentially some snow across the east, but then mostly snow showers across northern and western areas. And like I said, just a risk of a bit of snow across the southwest on Tuesday, and then potentially something across southern England on Wednesday, but that seems quite unlikely to me at the moment. And I'll show you the European model, and then we'll finish the video. You can see here, like European model is showing slightly more widespread snow across the southeast tonight, potentially something a bit significant, but one thing worth saying is that this model doesn't really show it kind of counts all sleet as snow, so it basically means that this is showing more snow than there actually would be, but still potential for hill snow across the southeast tonight and into Monday morning. And then those snow showers, like I said, and then snow potentially bring something interesting across Ireland and the southwest, though maybe a bit too early for that. And then Wednesday, looking likely we could see some sort of disturbance bringing snow down the east coast before things get turned more mild by Friday and Saturday. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great